Okay, I restarted it. Let me see if I can see it here. All good now? Okay, good. Yeah, then let's start. So for everyone here who's new on YouTube, please drop me a line and I can tell you more about my life and what I did. For me, I started trading at the age of 13. That's now 30 years ago. And I set up my first investment company as I was 17. And I had two business partners who taught me the investment business. And it was quite successful. That was exactly the time when the floor trading basically ended and the online trading evolved. There was a new shift in the trading industry. Yeah, and I was part of the online trading community. And it went quite well. I learned a lot of them, but I also had sort of burned out and I sold my shares in that company in 2002 and I did nothing after that. Well, and then I moved to China in 2004 where I set up my second investment venture with a Chinese partner together. And at peak times, I managed over $150 million and I had a team of 30 traders and analysts in my company. Yeah, and if you are quite successful in China, then you also get trouble with the Chinese government. And I got arrested in May 2011 for outsmarting the Chinese financial system. And then I was, detained. Oh, okay, this is something else. US is not. And I got detained and I spent the next 7 years and 7 months in a Chinese prison. I got released in December 2018 and, well, I went back into the trading industry and running two communities right now in German and English, focusing on day trading, prop firm trading. So now for you, if you are not here on YouTube yet, scan this code and come to the Bookmap Discord channel. You can also see we have an own chat room here called Rother. If you have a Bookmap license key, you go to verification. There you enter your email address from Bookmap, and then you get access to the community where you get very, very valuable and high quality trading information. Also, there are no delays in posting, asking questions, and whatsoever. Yeah, also many certificates. My last payout certificate I received yesterday, 22nd. It was money already after 24 hours on my account. And one important information for tonight at 7 p.m. Central European time, I'm going to host a webinar about prop firm trading and how to make a living out of that. And I still have some very special news. So even if you saw this webinar before, and just go there, there will be some different stories and one big surprise or big thing that I'm going to show you, which I'm doing in cooperation with one of my business partners, and that will be a game changer. I will tell you a little bit more about this during the live stream, but anyway, stay focused. Go to lit.robertrother.com. Then let's go now to the official part. All Bookmap limited materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice, no recommendations. Trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. So let's go into business here. Yeah. First of all, I think you already saw here some parts. I have this Google Sheets here. Yeah, these are for the cloud notes in Bookmap, and I'm going to add the settlement price here. That is very important for me. The settlement price you can find on the website of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Yeah, we are just doing the homework now that I'm doing every day. So CME website, you go to markets. Now we have the E-mini Nasdaq. We go to settlements and we see the settlement price from yesterday is at 310.75. And now I'm going here to this sheet. I copy this line, I add a new line, 310, and was it 310.75? 310.75, and the date yesterday was 23rd, so we just adjust this. And now we have the color section here. I always want to have the settlement price from yesterday in a special color. So this is like different color. I'm doing this settlement price from day before yesterday in this regular color, and this is the color from yesterday. And this will be uploaded automatically into the cloud nodes, and then we can see this on Bookmap. So there's also a second settlement price here that we have to adjust. This is for the ES. We go to settlements, as my markets. Settlements at 396.25. I'm going to copy this one. $396.75. Yeah, my brain is not so 25. Also adjusting the date to 23rd and adjusting the color. So, and this should be updated at 96.25 in Bookmap. Let's see here, 96.25 should be here. Maybe it takes a little moment to update. This is still the old one. Go here to settings, this one, save, a minute, okay, should be there soon. So, big picture is that is the day VWAP starting at midnight. We have the London session VWAP here starting at 9 AM Central European time, and we can see basically the big picture is the market is more or less in a sideways movement. We do not have big surprises here in our liquidity, not yet before market opening. So if you look at trading economics, is there anything special going on? Link to webinar, Joel? Yeah, I will also post it here. The link is here, live webinar, you can register there, then you will get the Zoom link. Somehow computers are not working today, so, well, I don't know. No, today is Thursday. No big initial jobless claims, but nothing important. New home sales, and at 45, some manufacturing index can have small movements, maybe for 4 or 5 points. Yeah, you see my browser. Let me see here on. I think now you should see my screen again. I restarted this. So now we can see also Bookmap updated this cloud node files, and we are now here settlement price. It's in the game. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes I don't know what's. Sometimes there are days, you know, computer doesn't want what I want. Just takes time. It's interesting. Whatever is on my browser, yeah. So as you can see here also settlement price, and we see volume is around settlement price. It's always a good sign. Well, let's try here a long opportunity. at settlement price before market opening. Oh, this is wrong. To use different. Here, we are now at settlement price. I try to catch a trade there. Then maybe back to daily. Here to this area before market opening. Settlement price is always really, really nice to trade. So have a look here at the bigger picture. We have this VWAP from the high. Now we are going to add, or let's go to 50-minute chart here. Remove the VWAPs from yesterday. This one, and we see this uptrend. Everything okay. These VWAPs, this one we can take out. This one, this one, this one. I would add another one here. This low. Yeah, now we add the day VWAP starting at midnight. And adding the London VWAP. So let's look here on a smaller time frame. Yeah, this VWAP from the high is working very well here, as we can see. Now I should be also in at settlement price. Yeah. Maybe a tick too early. We see this range here, 98.50 to 494, this area. Some liquidity coming in. So, and here on YouTube, yeah, viewers, please leave a like button or ask any questions. Market opening is in 13 minutes. Maybe we can get this trade here. At least we are in the trade, but at least get this take profit to the upper range. So Tesla pre-session, yeah, I saw it's 310 or something like this, no? But I think the earnings, they weren't too bad, if I'm not mistaken. I think down 6% or something like this. Let's see here, Tesla. Oh, it's loading. Yeah, around 310. Bratwurst, hello Robert, is this an PA or evaluation account? This is an evaluation account here right now. That's not a PA account. This is why you see I'm trading bigger lot sizes. I have to get some more accounts through the passing line. You also, Rezo, you also need to get more funded accounts, yeah. And I still want to trade this, try this trade Sinca. I didn't do it yet. Yesterday we had somehow, after too much working, we had a little crash last night. It was a little bit longer than expected. Yeah, 9 more minutes. You decided not to trade with 10 lots. Yeah, that's fast business, you know. Either way, it's going well or not. By the way, if somebody wants to use Apex, yeah, use this code RRTrader and you always get the best discounts. So, come on baby, a little bit more action here. Give me this. At least go you to London VWAP. Yes, I will hold this during opening, but maybe, I mean, we still have 7 more minutes, yeah. Ah, come on, here we have the sweep. 1 tick before, fetch the liquidity. Yeah, come on. 1 more tick. Yeah, and out. Nice trade on settlement price. Easy business. Now, normally this would be also a nice short opportunity here, but we have now 6 minutes to opening. I will add an anchored VWAP here at the low. Ships at the Strait of Gibraltar. Hello. What do you think of Apex compared to Topstep, if you can comment on it? I can only say what my experience is, and my experience with Apex is very good. Like I said, I received my last payout 2 days ago, and I received multiple payouts, but you really have to follow the rules, yeah, of what they are doing. So I cannot complain, yeah. But you really have to trade very carefully here. You see, this is my last payout here. Within 24 hours, I apply for the payout, and I can tell you within 24 hours, the money is in my bank account. Yeah. Sometimes only smaller amounts. I take out what I get from different accounts. Approved on July 22nd. Regarding Topstep, I do not have that experience with Topstep. I don't have a positive experience and also don't have a negative experience, so I cannot say much about it. Yeah, I'm going to try again Topstep. The problem is Topstep does not offer Rhythmic anymore, and I'm trading through Bookmap, and I don't like to use another software. But I have now provider that actually gives me the ability to also use to trade Topstep through a trade copier. I'm going to test this starting from, yeah, I would say next week. I have too many things to do this week. Yeah, but so this is my opinion. Yeah. I know many people complain about Apex, but I have to say the people who are complaining and not getting payouts are the ones who don't know how to trade. They are basically, they don't have any consistency. Paris, not anymore. Before it was possible, yeah. And they closed. They don't have the Rhythmic data feed anymore. But I think they closed this one down. But I do not want to say anything wrong here in that case. You should use the Bookmap, not the Bookmap, the Topstep X data feed and their platform. Yeah, Alexander, correct. Yeah, it was before. You could use it, but not anymore. They having their own ecosystem. Yes, correct, Alexander. Yeah, this is also what I heard. Well, like I said, I'm not the Topstep expert, but this is exactly. And I just try to enter the website. I cannot open the website here. Doesn't load. Oh yeah, correct. It's wrong. Yeah, you're right. It was my mistake here. There's no more premium features. Topstep TV. Nordic, I don't know. I just got my own code from Apex. Try to use this one, RR Trader, and see what you get. I think right now it's only 80% discount. This basically should give you the maximum discount for Apex. I think right now is 80%. Yeah, 80% of evaluations here if you look at the website. So now market is open, so where do you want to go? Maybe standard deviation here at 06. I would try this here at 06 short. I mean, I'm trading a little bit more aggressive here. And long at London VWAP and session VWAP. Of course, Alois Sander. It will always start again. I never saw that Apex does not have a discount. So now I got the trade here at London VWAP. Okay. Come on, give me here this little bounce. So if you have questions, feel free to ask, yeah. And also leave here a like button on YouTube. Come on. So come on, give me the soup here, soup move. Exactly here, yeah, dancing around US session VWAP. Yeah, okay, we got also this trade, nice. Little bit, I wouldn't say lucky, but you know, we almost hit the stop loss here. But it's like this, so take profit, 750 bucks, couple more trades, and we can get funded here. We see liquidity here around settlement price, yeah, at 650 lots here at 96. That's interesting. You were unlucky, Riesel. You got stopped out or what? Yeah, that is definitely unlucky. So where's the next game plan? At I think 06. We have this big barrier here. If you look at this zone, around, yeah, 06, 08. If you break through this, then fire free. Yeah, this one tick I really, you know, this is a, yeah. Tesla minus 8% today. But never mind, you know. So where can we get the next trade? Yeah, I'm going in again, settlement price, yeah, here with the liquidity. Try it here. Questions here. Nordic, Robert, what is the most difficult rule on Apex when trying to pass an evaluation account? Nordic, to pass an evaluation account, there are no rules. You can do whatever you like. So just go all in, and yeah, there are no rules for evaluation accounts. You can do whatever you like. Good morning, Marco. New settlement trade. Yes, I am looking for a new settlement trade. We have the liquidity there at 96, so maybe we get a chance. Looks okay. This setup. Liquidity, settlement. Market is moving sideways. And again, for everyone who's new here, tonight we have a webinar at 7 p.m. CET or 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be a little bit different today than the other ones, and I will show you something. It will be quite nice in cooperation with some big players in the industry. To have, yeah, anyway, anyone who is already a member of my LIT day trading community is already a part of that. You will be added to this community. It will be here. Stop being retail money, start trading like institutions. 156 million fund manager, that was me, prison survivor. I'm your guide. That's not started yet, it's unofficial yet right now, yeah. I will start. I developed this also for me 90-day trading blueprint, where we go through prop firm trading, personal capital trading, how I trade my own money, and also copy trading. These three things, yeah, from trading strategies, market fundamentals. I developed a day-by-day course, how I trade, and we're going through that for 90 days, and then you should become profitable, you should become funded, or you get your money back. Very simple and very cheap, starting at $49. Ships straight off Gibraltar. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, this was really an out of the order trade. 2008. There was a lot behind that. But we see this opportunity will come back. We never know. You just have to be prepared. I mean, the last big and best trade of the year was 7th of April, when everybody was crying this year. Markets are going to crash, and Nvidia stock went to $87, and I bought them. And now we are at $170. 3 months later, 173. So it's also a nice trade. Always remember, have cash on your side, at least in your brokerage account. And when everyone is crying, start buying. So now give me the settlement price trade here with the liquidity. So come on, now one tick here. Now you're dancing here at my entry point, and liquidity also pumping in, and what? Come on, now give me the fill. That would be my profit. Yeah, one tick here. Let's again wait here for settlement touch. I mean, I want to get the liquidity here. So now also interesting part here, your session VWAP, day VWAP, normally good resistance zone, but I would enter an anchored VWAP here at the settlement price. Maybe we are going to see now other prices. So I would try here, okay, probably settlement price, we are not going to catch it. I will try here to get an entry at this VWAP from the low, and we have London VWAP and day VWAP. I'm going to take out this trade here, still having this one here. These are the highs here, but looks like market wants to go up. Yes, there are some news, Florian, I know. But these news are basically only like 3 to 5 points, yeah, in movement. So we have over 65 viewers here on YouTube. Please hit the like button, yeah? If you like it, of course. Oh yeah, 08, okay. Now I believe we are going to, well, highs. So where you want to go, my dear? Yeah, fire free, yeah. Let's go to the moon. Yeah. Okay, no, maybe a little test of this VWAP. Tom, not interested in the moon space station enough. Yeah. Good. Good one. Yeah. Florian. Yeah, Laura. Well, let's see ES also go up to the moon now. Also good. But just take me here with you. So, come on here. So, let's see. Yeah, come on. Okay, we got this straight now. Okay, and direct all these. Now we'll try again here at day VWAP. Yeah, the stop loss was not perfect here, but yeah, that was a completely nonsense stop loss. Okay, here. Yeah, new home sales are coming up, but it's also not that big news. Nordic, do you use the liquidity levels on Bookmap for trade ideas or confluences? Both, Nordic. It depends on how big the liquidity is. Most likely I'm using it as confluence, yeah. But you can also really trade scalping trades according to big liquidity levels. Yeah, if you see liquidity that is outside of the normal range, I would say normally see here something around 100, yeah, at the moment if you look at this order book. But if we see somewhere like 500 or 600, then we have an outside of the box liquidity which you can trade. And I like to trade pullbacks from that liquidity, so I put my order like one tick before this zone, and then I assume the market will go to that liquidity, and then getting a pullback of like 8 to 10 ticks. Cheese balls, hello, nice to see you here. But also, if you see certain levels, yeah, and you have liquidity there, it's always a confirmation on confluence. Sometimes if you also look here at Nasdaq, there are nice zones. Nasdaq also, for example, something like this here, you know, market absorbing this liquidity and then sell off. Yeah. Also here, market going to liquidity. Whoa. Actually, no, the liquidity came afterwards. Yeah, if I'm liquidity came after this thing here, and then market went back to this liquidity and sell off. Nasdaq basically is reacting quite well on that. I mean, if you see this lines here, it looks red. Also, this one is looking red. But you look here at this order, we only have 124 contracts. This is not much. But it's one big player. You see this white line here. It shows that basically 80% of that liquidity is from one book, from one trader or one organization. Faizan, hello. We are not trading Bitcoin here. We are trading ES futures and Nasdaq futures. How you know that they will not grab the high liquidity on NQ? I don't know that. Honestly, I really don't know. It's just probabilities. Yeah. The chance that it's not going higher is on my side. But we never know anything. You know, just gambling. You can also throw a coin. All mathematics. Just check the probabilities, how many times this can happen or not. But there is no guarantee for nothing. We never know anything. So, market wants to go up again. Okay, we see here nice market is reacting at the standard deviations back to London VWAP. No, that's not London, it's a VWAP from the low. So yeah, then it's quite boring here. I will continue trading in our trading community, LIT day trading. Tonight we have the our webinar again, and I will post the link here. There will be something special, will be a little bit different than usual. It will start at 7 p.m. Central European time or 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And also have a look here, this 90-day trading course will await you if you sign up for as little as $49. I put a lot of effort in this sort of strategies to define Bookmap, VWAP strategies, prop firm accounts, and also how I trade my personal funds. Yeah, there are some, basically the main strategy is the same, but there are also some differences, especially what refers to risk management. Yeah, it will start on Monday. If you cannot wait for our members here, just check this out. This is just a introduction price, and then it will start on Monday. And then I will make a nice blueprint, which will also be part of my book. I told you I'm writing a book. I put most of the things together already. And this will be the practical, practical outcome of this, or I don't know how to say that. Anyway, see you in our community now in LIT, or we see each other next week. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe and take care. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me here on this channel here on Discord, or send me a mail. You know how to reach me. Bye.